Alright guys, so the point of this video today is April 21st, 2020. I wish I would have done this before. I started doing this a minute ago, and there's a lot of forces and beings that stop you doing from what you're supposed to do. And that's part of the reason why we're in the situation that we are right now. This video is going to be called Puerto Rico Despierta, which means, wake up Puerto Rico, or Puerto Rico wakes up, however you want to put it. And I have no care for money. I've never been materialistic. My sole purpose right now, for this point in my life, is to help people. I've been ever since I was a little kid. I'm sorry. Let me just say that there's some things that I'm going to be saying in Spanish, and there's some things that I'm going to be saying in English. I'm going to try to translate both. Sometimes I might not exactly do, but I want to be able to talk to more than one type of audience, because at the end of the day, it's important for all of us. I don't know, if I could speak more languages, that would be something interesting. But I can try. Anyways, so the whole thing is that there's a lot of things we know that we choose not to believe. And a lot of people don't understand that the reason that we're in this place right now, in this situation, with the COVID, the whole shebang. I don't even say it because, of course, they take your videos down as soon as you say something like that. They have automatic robots who look into these words. But the reality of things is that everything everything, your history, where you come from, where you are, where you're going, our true history, even what things are, it's been a lie. The schools lied to you. The government lied to you. They still lie to you. It's not like I'm anti-government. It's not the point. But I'm a born free man from God. God, the infinite creator. I see it differently than most people because I'm not a religious person. I'm more spiritual. But I do, of course, believe in God. I believe in the creator. We use the word God. So anyways, moving forward, este video nuevamente es para que la gente entienda que estamos viviendo en una realidad en cual desde que tú naciste a ti te han dicho todo. Oh, eso es un pajarito. Ese pajarito vuela y se llama un pajarito. Tu religión, tu nombre te lo dieron. They gave you your name when you was born. Te dieron tu nombre, tu apellido, your last name, of course. Te dieron un seguro social, a social security number, seguro social, número. Te dieron una forma a belief system, una forma de pensar, de ver las cosas, porque recuerda que todo es pasado y lo que te sorrea es lo que tú absorbes. So, like if your family is Roman Catholic, for example, in my case, as a little kid I went to church. Yo iba a la iglesia, mi familia es católica romana, íbamos a la plaza del pueblo. We used to go to the pueblo, the plaza, what we call the plaza. That's the main, every pueblo, every town has a plaza. It's like where people meet and where events happen, or Anyways, I would read these things in the Bible, and I wanted to always know more. The children of God, or the sons of God, made it with the daughters of men. Entonces todas estas cosas en la Biblia a mí me fascinaban porque yo siempre quería saber más. The difference, is that back then you didn't have the information that you have now. So what I always found myself doing, lo que yo siempre me encontré haciendo, era yendo a diferentes tiendas. Vamos a aquella farmacia. Mami, este, vamos para allí a ver, a chequear let's see what they have there, books, magazines. I would go to different places, and of course, going back, so years ago, you didn't have the facility that you have now to find things. You didn't have the internet. Internet was not even thought of, or if it, well, unquote. And nothing, it's just a situation where now we're living in a time where we're flooded with information, but we're drowning in ignorance. And I've heard that from somewhere else. I actually forgot exactly who. I look through the many different information. I dissect a lot of information. This is what I've been doing for a long time. I can tell if somebody's lying. I can, it's not even about me, but you learn to do these things. You learn to know when you're being told the truth or not. Some people call it empath, you know. Pero yo, pues nuevamente quiero volver al punto de que estamos hablando de un sistema en el que nosotros vivimos. We're living in the system, right? And the people can't see outside the system because it's all you know. And what do you know? You know what you've been told, How? Well, you got the news, you got media, you got TV, television, right? When you separate it, it's vision. That should be taunting enough. You watch a program, ¿verdad? Tú ves televisión, tú ves un programa de televisión, en la cual te da una visión. It gives you a vision of how things are, how things work. And nothing, I always tell people the same thing that I've heard somebody else. I'll quote Robert Suffer on this one. Don't take what I say. Always do your own research. Find out for yourself, but keep an open mind, and be smart enough to understand these things that we've been fooled for a long time. We keep entertained with a lot of things, from Nintendo. When it came out, Atari, Coleco, you had surfboards. Everything is a wave. It's a rave and it's a wave. Todo, o sea, desde que uno es joven, los Tonka trucks, yo me acuerdo que I remember I had those little Tonka trucks with the yellow back, I'll fill up with dirt, and in my mind I'm building some type of empire. Anyways, so I don't want to make it too long. We're still under 10 minutes. I want to try to keep the videos 15 minutes. I know people get tired of watching stuff, but I want to give something to be able to move forward. In the United States, and a lot of these things you could do research on, and like I said, don't take my word for it, but always use your intuition, trust yourself, trust your gut, and keep an open mind. I think that's the number one thing, right? Because I've never been biased. I never think, well, it's this way, it was that way. Yeah, I had my moments, of course, that somebody would tell me something, and I'd be like, this guy, he's got a loose screw. Or, this is 7:30, like we say, you know what I'm saying? This dude is 7:30, you feel me? He got to get 86. People know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the boogie, but I traveled, been around. My father was military. I was born in Germany. American based, of course. A lot of things happened. A lot of things came back to me. My mom went over there with my father. He got transferred to Stuttgart, Germany. And my mom was 7 months old when you're not supposed to travel at that stage of pregnancy, which is not good. But hey, an agenda is an agenda, right? So look, this is about everybody. This is not about me. I really care less about me right now. other than the fact that I breathe and then I could go ahead and do the purpose that I have to do. In the United States of America, those people that do their history can find out a lot of things. But you got to start from the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Who signed it? Who were the guys that signed it? What were their names? Where they come from? Who were their families? And I want to make it clear that there's good and bad in everything. So at the time, that's what you had. You had some of these guys who signed the Declaration of Independence, and some of these other guys. Some people wanted the freedom, the things that we supposed to stand for, while some of the other ones had a little bit of a hidden agenda, but it knows that it takes time. At the end of the day, to get to the point, we have a bald eagle, the American bald eagle. It's sometimes in our flag, though you're not supposed to put it in a flag. It's insignias everywhere, all over the place. Every insignia, all the alphabet letters, FBI, CIA, DOJ, NHAs, all the alphabet letters, the 3 alphabet letters. They have this insignia, the bald eagle, and the politics as well. In politics, you have the Democrats, right? It's similar because you got to break it down. You have Democrats, you have Republicans, and one is the right wing, and the other one is the left wing, like the bald eagle. Far left, far right. But what people don't understand for far too long is that it don't matter what wing you pick, it's still the same eagle. It's still the same bird. We get promises every year. Those who I speak now, ahora yo estoy hablando a la gente que es un poquito mayor y entiende las cosas que han pasado en su vida y las pueden poner en un poquito de perspectiva, las promesas, las corrupciones que han salido. And what I just said is I'm talking right now to all the elder people who've been through things, who can put it in perspective if they really see how, promises made, promises not kept, the things they went through, the lies, the corruption, scandals, all these things that's happened in their lives, that in the middle, you get all this entertainment or all these other distractions that you don't put the pieces together. It's like a puzzle. You got to put these things together. But that's the way they do it, and it's intentionally, of course. But those who can see through, remember, it's just like symbols. It's like a gang member. You feel me? Those who know the sign know what that dude is talking about. He's rubbing his belly. You feel me? He's pulling his shirt. Whatever, at the end of the day, by the way, 360, all day, every day. Those who know the symbols understand what it is, and those who don't know the symbols are kept in the dark. And symbols are very important in our society, and they're all over the place, I guarantee you. And you can start seeing them as you start recognizing them. But you have to understand where they come from, how they look, why. But then, you also got to start looking at the ones that you continuously see. Tienes que ver los símbolos que tú constantemente ves, que muchas veces no te das cuenta, pero están ahí. Y una vez tú lo miras y lo analizas por tu propia cuenta, on your own, you could do this on your own. Y después ve otro, empiezas a ver lo que es la coincidencia. Well, yo no creo en coincidencias. I don't believe in coincidences, but you can see the patterns. Once you start seeing signs and you really look at them and try to really look at them, and then you start seeing other signs, you start breaking down, and now you can start making a connection. They might change a little something here and there, but it's the same thing. But I'm coming close to the 15 minutes. I told you I wanted to keep it in 15 minutes. I'm gonna make another video. This was just my first one in a while, because I started this a couple of years back, trying to be able to get to people. Hopefully I can do that. And I thank you again. Take care.